Hello guys, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am back with another pick a card reading. Today, I think I'm going to do a, what are their intentions toward me? What are their intentions regarding me kind of video. So, why don't we just kind of go ahead and get into that. This is deck number 1, deck number 2, and deck number 3. While you were choosing that, I'm going to give you a few announcements. I am doing readings right now. I'm on Instant Go. All of my information for that is in the description box below. I also sell crystals on eBay, and I accept tips and donations as well. So all of that is in the description box below. Deck number 1, number 2, number 3. What are their intentions toward you? Yeah. So if you need more time, just pause the video because I'm going to go ahead and get started, okay? 1, 2, 3. Let's start with deck number 1. Okay, deck number 1 is rose quartz. You might not be able to see that. That is rose quartz. It's a pale pink color. All right, deck number 1. All right. Spirit of the highest vibration, I ask you to kindly grant me access to the collective so that I can give them accurate and concise answers to their questions. The question we are asking is, what are their person's intentions toward them? What is the seeker's person? What are their intentions toward the seeker? Should I take these? Yeah, okay. That was quick, but okay. So, how do I want these to be arranged? Something like that. It looks like I'm kind of feeling like there might have been some toxicity in the relationship. You can see the devil card. You can see the people there. I feel like this might have been a romantic relationship. If it wasn't a romantic relationship, it was like a sexual one. I feel like this is like a love thing. And I'm saying that because I'm being drawn to these two people on this card who are doing it. And I feel like it was a very not necessarily healthy thing. And somebody got hurt here. And they... Well, this is kind of more... This is in the future. It's kind of like, what are their intentions towards you now? So this might be a situation that's getting ready to happen. And this might be your energy, or it might be theirs. This is at the bottom of the deck. This is the Queen of Cups. So I'm kind of feeling like they might want to take advantage of you. It's like they're waiting, and they were waiting for a while to harvest something. And as you can see, this person has a pentacle in his hand, and he's walking off with it. So I kind of feel like they might want to take something from you. And it might be that they want to have this connection with you, but they don't really want it to be a long-term thing. I feel like they want it to be kind of a wham bam thank you ma'am kind of thing, where you guys are together one night, they got what they wanted, and they kind of turn their back on you after that. It's a lot of you guys out there. So take what resonates with you. I'm also seeing 5s. Like, even though this is 15, I'm looking at the 5. I'm attracted to the 5 for some reason. So I'm feeling like this is a very challenging kind of situation here, because 5s are about challenges, and you also have a 5 here. So it's a very... Let me get a clarifier here. Let me just one more card clarification for pile number 1. Just one more card clarification for pile number 1. All right, so I'm also seeing, I'm feeling that this might be a Capricorn. you might be dealing with a Capricorn. And for somebody out there, it's kind of about money. Because Capricorns tend to be stable. You might be a Capricorn, or they might be the Capricorn. So I'm kind of feeling like if it's them, they want to take something while your back is turned. And that's a toxic action. So if I were you guys, I'd watch my back, but I'm gonna get to that. The Hermit came out. Curiouser and curiouser. For somebody out there, for this being a love relationship, they want to leave. That was the Six of Cups that came out. They want to definitely move away from this. Like, maybe they feel like you're toxic. And even though the sex is really good, the relationship is like, it's addictive. They want to turn their back on it and walk away, and they want to take what's theirs. They might take a little bit of what's yours too and move on, and they're trying to find a way to do that. They might be withdrawn. They might be a Virgo. This is a very like earth sign kind of reading. They might want to sneak off in the night with their stuff. I don't feel like they want to hurt you. I feel like they're experiencing they're experiencing a little bit of this. This is about sadness, loss, kind of crying over spilled milk and not looking behind you when you've got, two other cups. So I don't know what kind of situation this is for you, but it definitely feels like there's a lot of gray area. It might be a little muddy. There might be a lot of things that aren't necessarily clear and clean. And I'm kind of feeling like this might be two people. There's the Capricorn and the Virgo, or the toxic one and the one that's trying to get away from the toxicity. Somebody who's not healthy with somebody who is trying to find their way toward health. And they might want to take you with them. But if you're not going to come, they're going to just turn their back and dip, basically. So, I mean, like, there's a lot of I'm feeling like some of y'all are communicating with this person, and they're really trying to figure out if they want to stick around or not. So the intentions for this group, it's basically to either take something, harvest something, like get a return on their investment. They're like trying to get to the point where they can get to the Eight of Pentacles, where they have gotten the return on their investment, and they're kind of going within to figure out like how to do this, or they're trying to figure out kind of what they want here. It's interesting. I'm feeling like it's two people, the Capricorn and the Virgo. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Capricorn, somebody who might be embodying the Capricorn traits, or just somebody who's kind of toxic, but somebody who is kind of like a Virgo. They are not as toxic. They're kind of like Virgos can be very picky. So for some of you out there, it's like they're trying to figure out if they want to stick around and see if the harvest is going to come in, or if they just kind of want to abandon it because they feel like someone is in this energy. So this kind of definitely feels like a pile of they're trying to figure out what exactly it is they want to do. So right now, for somebody out there, they don't necessarily have a solid plan. They're just thinking. They're looking back on everything that's gone on, and their intentions right now are to just continue thinking about it. So that is the clarifier card. For some of you, they want to stay in this energy. Oh, they don't actually. I'm sorry, I misspoke. They don't want to stay in this energy. They don't want to be around this energy. For some of you, the intention is to get out of this, take what they can get their hands on, and leave. And there's going to be this kind of aftermath. So That's like 2 separate timelines. There's thousands of you who are watching. I appreciate that. I just got to 500 views, and I thank you guys who subscribed. And those who didn't, if you want, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. That came out weird. But anyway, those are basically the 2 different main storylines that I'm seeing here. And like I said, you guys might want to be careful, because if you can see in the background, there's a person drowning in that water. Maybe they feel like they're drowning. They feel like they're drowning and they're getting tired of waiting. And they're trying to figure out if they want to stick around or leave. So, yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's the, yeah, for this pile. I could just keep going on. But I think it's just going to be one of those things where I can, like, repeat myself. And I don't want you guys to be like, oh my God, say something else. So, pile number 1, that is what I got for you. And we're going to move on to pile number 2. So, pile number 2, the question is, and I want you to hold the image of the person that you're thinking about in your mind. And we're going to ask the deck. Oh, you guys were black tourmaline, by the way. Rough piece of black tourmaline, which is good for protection, grounding, things of that nature. And that might apply to this deck. So, like, what are their intentions? The person that the seeker is asking about, what are their intentions for pile number 2? Person that the seeker is asking about, what are their intentions regarding pile number 2? What are their intentions regarding pile number 2? What are their intentions regarding pile number 2, the seeker? What are their person's intentions toward them? One, two, three, they say at the bottom of the deck. There is the Ace of Wands. It's the underlying energy, which means like underneath everything else, like the base of everything. They might want to offer you something. This could be a passionate new beginning. It could be that they want to offer you their bone, if you understand that euphemism. So I'm feeling like for some of you, they just want to kind of get you into bed. And we're just going to see what these cards say. What are their intentions towards you? Ooh, shite. What the hell? Okay. So, what are their intentions toward you? I feel like I'm going to need some clarifiers here, because there are 2 major arcana cards here, and they are both, like, well, one of them is challenging. Let's just call it challenging. I'm also, like, seeing something here. I'm seeing 10s, even though this is a 9. I do see that X, it's 10. Without the numeral, the Roman numeral 1 there. I'm seeing 2 10s, which is 20, but I'm seeing 2 separate 10s. And I'm seeing the 10 here at the beginning of the number. So okay, so let's go ahead and get the clarifier card for the Tower, because I keep staring at it, and it's like they definitely want to tear some shit up, but like what shit is it they want to tear up? Give me one more, please, for the Tower card. Clarify the Tower card, please. Why is the Tower here? Oh, I didn't tell you guys what the 10 meant. The 10s are cycling out. Like they kind of, I feel like they want to come out of something. Y'all, I'm still a little confused. Okay, so this is about kind of being on your own. This person is kind of satisfied in this garden. She's got this bird. She's just kind of, she's alone, but she seems happy in her aloneness. You know what I mean? Like she's happy in her solitude. She's not necessarily needing anything. She doesn't really need anybody. She's got all the pinnacles she could want. She's got these luxurious clothes. She doesn't look like she's starving. She's got a pet. I mean, but she's walled off into this garden alone. And then we have the Judgment card. She's looking toward the Judgment card. So I kind of feel like this is them. They're looking toward this. And the Judgment card is about, I'm hearing a decision. I'm definitely hearing like a resounding decision. They're trying to make a judgment call. Generally, this could be about an awakening, hearing the call, being revived, rebirth, because you can see these people, they were dead. They were in their coffins. They were in a dormant state. And I kind of feel like this is them where they were in this dormant state. Then something happened. They heard the call and now they have to make a decision. And it looks like whatever fucking decision they decide to make is going to tear some shit up. They might have had to go back into their own like self and rip out some of those foundations. Probably, this is what I'm hearing now. They had to go back inside of like themselves. They thought they were happy in this Nine of Pentacles energy, but something happened. Something that you see, this lightning bolt came in and struck their tower, and some people got ejected violently out of the tower. And those could be like their old thoughts. Like they thought they were happy here, but something, like I said, I keep hearing something happen, and it's like, and now they are like to the point where they have to maybe rebuild the tower, and that might be their intention for some of you. The 8 came out, and I'm not feeling like these two cards are quite right for the gist for the overall population that's watching this. Is just for a specific few, where this particular card anyway is like for a specific few where they haven't done what they're going to do yet, but they're feeling stuck. They might be feeling stuck in this tower energy. Well, they might be feeling stuck about the decision that they're going to make, which is going to cause this tower energy. And this, as the outcome card, does not make me happy necessarily, because the tower card, every time I've gotten it for myself, something drastic happened. Like, I had to get a tooth pulled. The tower card showed up for that. Like, my boss was being an asshole, and then he didn't tell me he was going to ship me off somewhere. My ex-boss. He didn't tell me. He never communicated anything, but I kept getting the tower card, like the 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and stuff like that. And I was like, something's not right here. So that happened. It kind of shook me up a little bit because I kind of felt like we might have been friends. But no. But anyway, it's like, it's generally not a very pleasant thing. And as the outcome card of intentions toward you, I'm not liking it. And I'm not going to lie to you, okay? I'm going to tell you what I see. They might feel stuck, right? I'm feeling like this person feels stuck one way or the other. And they definitely I feel like this card is generally about wishes, maybe like self-satisfaction. I feel like this is kind of a selfish energy and generally, but here I'm just seeing him sitting there doing nothing. But I feel like this person might have a lot of like abundance. They might have a lot of they might have a lot in life in general. And these two cards coming out together, I feel like they feel stuck alone. You know what I mean? Like, Nine of Pentacles. I'm alone, but I'm happy, right? But here, I'm alone. I thought I was happy, but I'm stuck alone. And I'm not feeling like they like that. For some of you, different timeline altogether, just take what resonates with you. Okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't try and force it, because no, okay? Don't do it. If it doesn't resonate, it's fine. Just maybe find a different video, a different reader. Maybe I'm not connecting with you right now. So anyway, for some of you, if you're with this person you're asking about, this is a big decision they're thinking about, right? And if I read it backwards for this section of people who are watching, they're thinking about becoming single. Okay? They're thinking about becoming single. I'm going to pull another clarifier here for the Tower card. Please play a Tower card accurately and concisely so I can give the full story to those who are seeking about the intentions of the person they're asking about. The intentions of the person they're asking about regarding the seeker. Like, what does this person, like, what are their intentions? One more time. What are the intentions of this person toward the seeker right now? Okay. Stuck in commitment, tired. Yeah. Like, if you're with this person, they intend, because this is like, I instantly, because this can be a guru or like a spiritual teacher or whatever, or it can be like the preacher marrying these two people or the Pope who's blessing this union or whatever, right? And they feel trapped here. They feel trapped. You see this? Like getting ready to fight. He's staring back at this commitment. Like, I don't want this anymore. Like feeling very stuck involved in this commitment, right? And if you're not with this person, if you're with someone else, they feel trapped involving your relationship. Why? I want to know why. I'm nosy. And at the bottom of the deck was the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, like this could be your family, and they may be like, oh, saw you. I was getting ready to say they may be watching you and your commitment. It can be, don't freak out. It can be somebody watching you, right? This is the King of Swords. It can be considered like a stalker a little bit. What do they intend to do involving this commitment that they feel stuck about for the seeker? One more time. What do they intend to do? Not that one. Not that one. One more time. Okay. What does the seeker's person intend to do involving the commitment here that they feel stuck about? So the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Cups. Let me look at it for a second, guys. Feeling stuck. Defensive. Worried, maybe obsessing about this commitment a little bit. Like, I kind of feel like they might be trying to bust this up. Yeah, like I said before, like there's a big decision here, and they're trying to break up this relationship. They're feeling stuck involving this commitment. And like what they're gonna do about it. Okay, so these people are out in the cold, right? This is about rejection, kind of just like being let me look at this again, because this is weird to me. This is like two different energies here, because these are kind of opposites a little bit, right? The 5, the 6 is kind of about like evening something out. The 4 is about holding on to your money, and it's like the person that was holding on to the money lost it. Now they're out in the cold, right? So whatever they had, they lost. In the 6, the people move out of this energy, and I'm saying this because it's helping me kind of make sense of it. The 4, the 5, the 6, and the 7. So it's like whatever the person in this commitment is holding on to, the person that you're asking about intends to make them lose it. Like, I'm getting ready to make you lose whatever this is. This could be a job. This could be a relationship. I'm feeling like this might be a relationship that you've got that they feel stuck about. And they are wishing and hoping and watching and waiting for you to leave that relationship behind. Like, whatever your Four of Pentacles you're holding on to it, they want you to drop it. And once you drop it and you go through this, you go through the 6 where you kind of get more, you get some money back or somebody helps you out or whatever. They'll be watching that. They'll be watching that whole thing as it like evolves or whatever. And then they'll get whatever they want. Like the end here, it's like two people become, oh, sorry, that's the wrong side. Two people here become one person, and then there's this man just sitting there waiting and watching, and then you're just, I'm feeling like they're feeling like you're just going to come right up to them and give them whatever it is they want. So what are their intentions? Let's start over. Not start over, but let's like go over it again. And that's interesting. There are 2 9s here. There's 3 9s here. Jeez. And it's like, they want you to hit because now I'm stuttering, I'm sorry. So the 9s are about like you reaching the cycle has ended, right? Or it's coming to an end. And then the 10 is about coming out of whatever the 9 was. So like coming out of being alone, going into the 10 of Pentacles, which we saw earlier, didn't we? Which is like having the family and just having the relationship and being happy. So kind of moving out of the 9 into the 10, moving out of the Judgment card into the 21. These are all at the end, aren't they? So it's like you're at the end of the 9 of the Cups cards, because the 9 moves into the 10, which is happiness and fulfillment, right? I think they want, I'm sorry if I'm being confusing. In my mind, it's making sense. They want this to stop. Whatever this is, they want it to stop, okay? They want you to stop this. I don't know what you're doing, but stop it. They want you to stop it. I'm not telling you to stop it. This is like me channeling their what they want. They want you to stop this. And they're watching and waiting to see, when it stops. And they want to cycle out of all of this, like, singleness and being alone and being, like, being stuck and defensive and scared and just vigilant. They're vigilantly watching it is what they're doing, but they feel stuck about it. And they want that to stop. And they're watching, like I said, and waiting. And once it all blows up, once it all blows up, okay, they're going to they intend to get what they want. So it's like a two-step plan here. I have decided to blow this up, and once I have watched it all fall down, because the person that's investing their time and their energy into blowing, I keep saying blowing it up, but like it's bringing the tower down. So they're investing their time and their energy into bringing down this tower. They might even be paying somebody to cause this to happen, right? They might be paying somebody to have that happen, to make that happen. And once they do that, once they see that this is gone, they intend to get what they want. And I believe it feels like they want to get closer to you, but they can't. And because this is blocking them, because they're blocked by this. So they're kind of watching it and waiting. So I hope that made sense to you guys. I hope that their intentions made sense to you. If the gist is that they want this to go away. They want this to go away. And they want to tear it up and bring it down and like just fucking destroy it, basically. So their intentions are to destroy this. And that is the last that I'm going to say there, because if I keep looking at these cards, I'm going to keep seeing things, and I think that y'all's reading has gone on long enough. So, yeah, there's also happiness. And at the beginning, there was, at the bottom of the deck, there was the offer, the new passionate beginning, but they have to tear shit up first before they can offer that. So it's like 3 different parts to that story. Well, I'm just gonna tear it up, and then once it's gone, I'm gonna get what I want, and what I want is to offer this rod, this new, stable, passionate, fiery beginning. So, pile number 3. I really hope that I did not confuse pile number 2 too badly, because I kept rambling on. So I'm going to try and make your reading short, sweet, concise, and hopefully it'll make sense to you. You guys were the Queen of Venturing. All right, so this is my oldest deck, and it's not that old, but it looks old. So excuse it if you see wear and tear. So I'm not even sure why I felt the need to tell you guys that. Maybe you guys are a little picky. We'll see. What are the intentions of the person that you're asking about? What are their intentions towards you? I'm already feeling like somebody out there is kind of like, oh my God, the way you're shuffling sucks. I can't stand it. Well, honey, I'm sorry. This is how I shuffle. You don't like it, then I'm not the reader for you, okay? So what does the person that pile number 3 is asking about want? Like, what are their intentions? Sorry. What are their intentions toward pile number 3? Okay. So those violently ejected themselves. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take them, because obviously. How should I arrange these? Okay, so you guys have, this might be the person you're asking about, or this might be you. The energy can go either way. Take it how it resonates with you. If you feel like it's more about you, then it's you. If it's more about them, then it's them. So it's not necessarily gender specific. They could be stepping more into the masculine King of Cups, or they could be more a woman who is more masculine and King of Cups. See, I'm kind of feeling like they're maybe a little bit too in control of their emotions, but I'm also hearing control freak. Somebody here is a control freak, and I'm picking up on that shit. Okay, so they could be an emotional control freak. I'm hearing manipulator. Even though he's in the upright position, this person could be a manipulator. And you could be this person. Somebody out there who's watching this video is. Or this is them. So just take it how it resonates with you. If you don't like to hear the truth, then maybe I'm not the person for you. But if you do like to hear the truth, that could be you. Not trying to pick on you. Just picking up. That's what I'm feeling here. Or it could be them. So this feels like a relationship. And there's too much, just a lot of information right now. So hold on one second, please. Because this doesn't make any sense in the middle. And for some of you, it's like this. But let's start here. For some of you out there, you're asking about a relationship and what their intentions are involving your connection. Maybe they have gone into this dormant state where they're not doing anything, or maybe they've cut you off communication-wise. Maybe you're trying to talk to them about this, but they're not responding. They're just sitting there in this like sarcophagus, just not doing anything. For some of you, they're not going to do anything. They're not going to respond. They're going to leave, basically. They're going to just leave all this behind, and it's the best thing for them because it's emotionally, that whatever is going on here is emotionally trying, and for some of you that is their intention. And it's emotionally trying for them. They want to step into this energy and just kind of like take care of themselves instead of dealing with you. And for some of you, it's like this, where they're just taking a little break, taking a little nap, taking a little siesta. Okay, they're just kind of chilling out. They're not necessarily they're thinking, they're meditating, because the Three of Swords comes before the Four of Swords, and the Three of Swords is about, it's a heart with three swords stabbed into it, right? And they're coming out of that into this, and maybe you broke their heart, and I saw this, so maybe there are extra people involved. I feel like the Three of Cups might be relevant to some of you, where maybe the Three of Cups is referring to an extra person that was on the outside, and that caused heartbreak. The Three of Swords, and now they have to rest and like chill out a little bit before they can do anything. And you're asking about their intentions. Right now, they're not doing anything probably, but they intend to dip. They intend to leave this behind. They do plan to do something, and they want to move toward this. Now, is this with you or someone else? I don't know. If your relationship is strained for whatever reason, they might be wanting to move toward a different connection with someone else after they finish making up their minds here. And that's for some of you, okay? I'm feeling like somebody here is upset now. They're like, I don't want to hear this. If you don't want to hear it, but it resonates with you, you might need to listen to it. Why do I feel like I'm fighting with you? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe there's a lot of combativeness here. But anyway, what I'm focusing on is this. The intention is to emotionally move on from something and move toward something else. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling they're wanting to move emotionally out of this because of the Three of Swords, which is not here. I realize that it's not on the table, but I'm feeling like a Three of Swords moment happened where they got hurt and they're healing. And when they finish healing, they're going to leave, and they're going to go towards something that's better for them. And it might be with you. It might not be with you. Take it how it resonates. Like if you feel like they're getting ready to dip, they probably, now I feel like I'm getting ready to start crying. Like, but I don't want them to leave. I love them so much. And like I said, someone here is a little bit controlling, and that might be why this person that you're asking about is leaving. Or maybe you feel like maybe you're leaving and they intend to continue to control. They intend to try and continue to control you, and they don't want you to leave, but you got to do what's best for you. So this could go, this energy here I'm feeling might go either way. For some of you, you're the one taking these actions, and they're the one that I'm like picking up on, and they're trying to control you. They might be trying to manipulate you. They might be trying to like keep you around in this connection and avoid you leaving. But they're not communicating with you right now about it. They might be talking to you about other stuff, but they're not talking to you about this necessarily, right? So take it how it resonates with you. I do feel like this is a connection that you had with this person. They could be a soulmate, which might explain a lot of the muddled energy or the strong feelings that are going on here. Because soulmate connections are infinitely difficult, okay? And Some of them. Some of them are, a lot of them are, because they're meant to teach you something. They're meant to help you achieve soul growth, right? So if this is a soulmate connection or a karmic connection, I feel like it's not the healthiest one right now. And all the things that I said before, I hope that those made sense. Let me see if I can kind of recap. For some of you, this person is trying to leave. Their intentions are to leave the connection that you've got, and they're thinking about it. They're thinking about leaving, and their intentions are to do that. Okay? For some of you, they want to move toward you. They're thinking about moving toward you. For some of you, and I'm feeling this very strongly, either you're very controlling or they're very controlling, and they want to continue to control the situation. So yeah. Someone is calling me. I don't recognize that number. Sorry. That was distracting. But yeah. I feel like for a little while there's going to be stagnation. Then they're going to decide to move. Now, if it's away from this connection or toward this connection, you're going to have to be the one that decides, like, however it resonates with you. If they're moving towards you, away from you, you're the one who's going to figure that one out, because there's so many of you. But that's what I got for you guys. I'm sorry if my shuffling might have, like, kind of got you a little upset there. But yeah, for some of you, they want to leave because you're controlling. For some of you, they want to come towards you. For some of you, they're the ones who are controlling, and they want to continue to control you, and they don't want you to leave. So, pod number 3, I hope it works out for you guys. I hope that you guys kind of find some happiness there. So, this is Tia from Musings of a Mystic, and I am done with this video. I sell crystals on eBay. I also do readings. All that information is in the description box below. How to contact me, like types of readings that I'm doing right now, how to get crystals from me and stuff like that. Thank you guys for subscribing and liking and commenting. That really helps me and motivates me to move forward and go on and do more of these. And I will see you guys in the next video. We're at 500 subscribers now. Thank you guys for that. See you guys next time. Ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now.